155 pounds. In the blue corner, Hugo, the Hurricane Lujan.
The Hurricane, Hugo Lujan.
His opponent, Nikko Jackson.
For the featherweight title, the Dragon House Championship title.
Yeah, it was an incredible fight to see, and these last three fights I feel are an amazing way to cap off an amazing night of fights.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Welcome to the co-main event. In the blue corner, weighing in yesterday at 155 pounds, he's 28 years old, with a record professionally of 1 win and 2 losses. He fights for Extreme MMA in San Jose. Hugo the Hurricane Lujan. His opponent weighed in at 155.5 pounds. He's 26 years old with a professional mixed martial arts record of 3 wins and 1 loss. He fights for Rogue Empire out of East Palo Alto, California. Nikko the Wolf Jackson.
We're all set to go for the co-main event.
Both fighters each coming off a win in their previous bouts. The Wolf, Nikko Jackson, taking on the Hurricane, Hugo Lujan.
Your referee for this fight is Kane Vandal.
Once again, our referee is Kane Vandal, and we are all set to go here in the co-main event. Nikko Jackson and Hugo Lujan. The cage door is locked, and both fighters are ready to go. We touch gloves, and the co-main event is underway. Both fighters feeling each other out, not moving too much. They should be circling, they should be measuring with that jab just a little bit. But it looks like each fighter is going to see if the other guy is going to make the first move, which is not a bad strategy by any means.
Not at all, not at all. Nice shot to the body.
Oh, beautiful body kick by Jackson.
Jackson switching up his stance, orthodox to southpaw here. Going back to orthodox.
Looks like Hugo Lujan's using that inside leg kick almost just as a measuring tool. Not too much power behind him, but he is landing with him. If I'm Hugo Lujan, I want to use that inside leg kick.
Nikko Jackson's got a nice jab there. I would like to see him stick that in Hugon's face a lot more often.
Ooh,
nice outside
leg kick by Lujan. Another one. Misses with that one. Once again, shout out to NorCal Fight MMA for the very best social media coverage of both professional and amateur MMA in the Bay Area. On Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, visit NorCal Fight MMA.
Also, shout out to Bomb First Apparel, the official apparel of the MMA world. You can reach Bomb First at bombfirst.biz or dkbomb1@gmail.com.
And of course, NorCal Fight Shop for the very best in MMA, wrestling, boxing, jiu-jitsu, judo, Muay Thai, and much, much more. Visit NorCalFightShop.com.
Nikko secures a takedown for the moment. Lujan back to 1 foot.
Now notice how neither knee of Lujan is down, but both of his hands are down, or they were. Now when both hands are down, a knee to the head is illegal. If one hand and both feet are on the ground, but one hand is up, then that is not considered a grounded fighter, and knees to the head as well as kicks are perfectly legal. And now we got Nikko Jackson taking the back with one hook in of Hugo Lujan, looking to set up a rear naked choke. And the second hook is in. Lujan doing everything he can to get his opponent off his back.
What Lujan wants to do here is try to turn in to Jackson.
Definitely. Nice suplex by Jackson.
Jackson's still working the back of Lujan. Lujan's in some danger here. Jackson's got both hooks sunk in.
Oh, huge ground and pound landed by Jackson. Those are hard shots, Tusi.
Absolutely.
Now notice how Jackson has his ankles locked. He does not want to do that when he has the back of his opponent because he can actually be submitted with a foot lock by doing that.
Right.
But it looks like that rear naked choke and also neck crank is getting tighter and tighter.
Lujan defending it well.
If I'm Hugo Lujan right now, I want to go down to my butt and then hook my legs over the feet and ankles of Jackson.
Yeah, he's definitely got to get those legs from wrapped around him.
And cross. A lot of guys think you need to lock the ankles via scissor lock when you have the back like that, but you really don't need to do that when you have the hooks in because the hooks will stay in place when you're on your opponent's back. The foot lock really isn't necessary. And the hooks are out. And we may see another suplex here from Nikko Jackson.
And Lujan able to spin away. Both fighters back to the center of the cage.
Nikko Jackson has his hands down, but he is teeing off on Hugo Lujan. Big overhand right, just missing. 10 seconds to go in round number 1. Nice head kick by Lujan. Another one. And round number 1 comes to a close.
That was a good round there. I'm going to have to give the slight advantage to Nikko Jackson on that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was able to secure that back take and pretty much went for a ride for most of that round on Lujan's back there. So yeah, I'm definitely going to score that round 10-8 in favor of Nikko Jackson.
And we are all set to go here in round number 2. You know, after a dominating first round like that by Nikko Jackson, I'd imagine he's going to continue to keep the exact same pace he had in the first round, and Hugo Lujan, I would imagine, needs to turn it up just a little bit.
Yeah, he's definitely having to come up with another game plan than that first round because that plan didn't work too well.
Definitely. You know, Lujan was having some success with those leg kicks, both inside and outside. He should utilize those just a bit more in this round. And he does. Huge leg kick staggers his opponent.
And those head kicks, too.
Head kick.
Nice shot by Nikko Jackson.
Oh, Nikko Jackson's now in side control. This is not where Hugo Lujan wants to be.
And now we'll get to see the ground game of both fighters.
Looking to take the back is Nikko Jackson.
Setting up a crucifix.
Uh-oh. Now all Nikko Jackson has to do is control the right arm and roll, and he does, and the crucifix is very close, and this fight could end right here, right now. Referee Kane Vandal all over the action. Oh, this could be it. But Hugo Lujan circles out of the crucifix.
Nice scramble. Jackson
Looking
going for a Kimura.
Hugo Lujan.
He's got that deep.
That's a deep Kimura. If Nikko Jackson can close that guard, oh, this could be it. This fight. Oh no, and he slips out, but now looking for a triangle choke. Very good transition from submission to submission by Nikko Jackson. His ground game is on point.
Yeah.
That triangle very close to being locked up.
Jackson knows he has to get to Lujan's head and pull him back closer to him.
Yeah, Lujan doing a nice job of posturing up.
Yeah. If Jackson can get that head down, he can lock up that triangle and possibly finish this fight.
But it's worth noting that both men are burning up a lot of energy right now. Lujan defending, and Jackson looking to end this fight right here, right now.
Looks like
Now
he's
looking for an armbar. And now we're going back to a triangle. Lujan doing everything he can to remain postured up. And now he's dropping bombs on the head of Nikko Jackson. Now going for an armbar is Nikko Jackson. And that armbar, not very tight.
He's out. He's out.
Hugo Lujan did a very, very nice job of defending that chain of submission.
Yeah.
And now he takes the back of Nikko Jackson.
Let's see what he can do with the back take.
Both hooks are in. Will Hugo Lujan finish the rear naked choke? Landing some nice shots on the head of his opponent.
Jackson taking a little bit of damage here.
Yeah, Jackson does not want to take too many more of these. He is now flattened out, and Hugo Lujan is teeing off on his opponent, and the crowd is on their feet, ladies and gentlemen. And that's a wrap. This fight is all over. Hugo Lujan with a huge comeback victory by TKO.
That was amazing. Coming back from adversity there.
Amazing, incredible comeback after a dominating performance for the first 2 rounds of the fight by Nikko Jackson.
My hat's off to both these fighters. Nikko Jackson right here in front of us.
And that was a war. It looks like Nikko Jackson is injured. Yeah, it looks like we got a torn ACL. That's not what we want to see, folks. And Nikko Jackson is on his feet. So it looks like there's no severe injuries, which is a really good thing to see, because we don't want to see any injuries. We want to see both of these guys live to fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner.
Once again, here is John Rahoy.
50 seconds into round number 2 via TKO referee stoppage due to strikes. In the blue corner, Hugo the Hurricane Lujan. Thank you to our gold level sponsor, ExecuShield Incorporated. They're providing all of the security here tonight. They provide security for elite clients, corporate and government worldwide. So if you find yourself in a Liam Neeson type situation, you can go to ExecuShield.com.